This is a video of a girl who took a photo of herself every day for 5.5 years. No one knows who she is, but her video has gone viral. It is mind-boggling how surgically aligned her headshots are. Her hair and accessories change over the years, but never her shade of lipstick. This is Katrina Wiederholt. Katrina saw this viral video of the unnamed girl while at work one day in 2011. The next day, she bought a camera and began her own metamorphosis project. It has become a form of journaling for Katrina, a project that only required taking one picture a day that would have its own payoff 5 or so years down the road. This is me. I met Katrina on a mission trip to Armenia. We lived together for 6 months in the mountains of a small city called Hrazdan. Katrina inspired me to start taking pictures of myself every day. My project only lasted a month. I had trouble remembering to do it every day. I never really liked how I looked in those pictures. Both Katrina and the unnamed girl have a tangible, chronological story of their change from a girl to woman. I don't have one of those. I think it's because I don't like taking pictures of myself. I tried to take a Polaroid a day to chronicle my life, but it has become an expensive feat to uphold. Sometimes they don't even turn out. Polaroids are finicky things, but at least each one tells a story. But what is my story? Katrina can look at each of her pictures over the last 5 years and tell you where she was exactly while taking it. She is the author of her own autobiography. I'm scared that if I don't start telling my own story, then someone else will. And what if I don't like how someone tells my story? What if I don't like how I tell my own story? I decided to challenge others to take on the project of taking a picture of themselves a day. I wanted to see if I was the only one who had troubles in participating in this self-metamorphosis study. I sent out a public message on Facebook to all of my friends, asking who would be willing to take one picture of themselves every day for a week. Some people commented directly on my post. Others messaged me personally about their interest. Here's a response I got from my friends who decided to document themselves for a week.
I tended to take more time in my day just to, love myself in a sense. I took time in choosing what I was wearing and putting on makeup and just my overall appearance, which is something in college I feel like we tend to not do just due to lack of time.
I liked the project because it made me actually stop and take pictures when I often forget. But I did not like it because I think I just forget so often to take the pictures, and so it makes me just feel like I missed out on something because of my forgetfulness.
I think that it could be cool to continue the project on my own if it were for a longer period of time, and that way I could see more of a transformation from the beginning point to the end. But I am forgetful as well, and so I don't know if I would remember to do it every day.
I made this kind of stupid smile in the first 2 photos, and then I had trouble mimicking it again for the next few days. I think it was kind of a lot to do on every single day. I think it would be cool to maybe continue and do it on like a yearly basis so that you could see how much I would change over the years, because I felt like I kind of just looked the same every day of the week.
I think kind of just the obvious of having to set up the camera, just go through the effort of making sure you're the correct position away from the camera when you're taking the picture. Just kind of like all the physical work, even though it's not that bad, just keeping track of it and organizing it. Generally, projects where you spend the most time obviously are the most rewarding and look the best.
After asking others to participate in this project, I realized I was just using them as a cop-out for not doing a metamorphosis project on myself again. I have told a lot of other people's stories this semester as a film student at Brigham Young University, but perhaps I need to start telling my own. After all, if I'm not willing to tell my own story, then why should others be willing to let me tell theirs?